Okay, so this next part of the show is something new that we've added. I know that our school family is important and our home families are really important as well. And I'm always so thankful that many of my family members come to support Poetry Night, and many of them are here again tonight. One of my nephews has been coming to Poetry Night since he was, really little, and he happens to be a second grader in another part of our school community in Fairport at a school called Dudley. And his name is Ethan, and his teacher, a friend of mine, Kathy Rodzinski, agreed to co-write a poem with my class writing half of the poem and her class writing the other half of the poem. It's quite a lengthy poem, but they got a kick out of doing that, and Ethan is here tonight, and he is going to share that poem with our class. He actually had the chance to meet a few students in my class. One, I think he met Aislinn through baseball, and he met Andrew on one of our trips to Clarabridge, so he knows a couple of the faces, but right now we're going to have him come on up and share that poem. So Ethan, could you come on up? He hasn't had the benefit of all these practice sessions either, so we're going to really support this.
I can't go to school today because I didn't have breakfast. I can't go to school today because I lost one of my eyeballs. I can't go to school today because I can't find my underwear. I can't go to school today because I coughed this morning. I can't go to school today because my dog is so cute and I get fleas. I can't go to school today because I got my head stuck in the toilet. I can't go to school today because I didn't take a bath. I can't go to school today because I have to sneeze. I can't go to school today because my lip is red. I can't go to school today because I'm going to Florida. I can't go to school today because I'm wearing a mascara. I can't go to school today because I broke my computer. I can't go to school today because my dog puked out a small phone last night. I can't go to school today because I wet my pants. I can't go to school today because I fell and hurt my leg. I can't go to school today because I left my backpack on the table. I can't go to school today because I ate weeds. I can't go to school today because I'm stuck in a tree. I can't go to school today because I can't move my hand. I can't go to school today because I can't find my backpack. I can't go to school today because I have 1 million pounds of homework. I can't go to school today because Elgin is attacking. I can't go to school today because I'm tired. I can't go to school today because I got a paper cut. I can't go to school today because I got my foot stuck in a shirt. I can't go to school today because I have a lacrosse game. I can't go to school today because it's my birthday. I can't go to school today because I ripped my homework. I can't go to school today because I'm playing a video game. I can't go to school today because I didn't walk my dog. I can't go to school today because I have a dance recital. I can't go to school today because I need my diaper changed. I can't go to school today because I pulled out one hair. What's that? Today's a conference day? I'm going out to play.
Having a chance to practice with the microphone, I think you did a wonderful job. Let's give one more round of applause to Ethan. Good stuff. When you get home, feel free to ask your child which of those lines he or she created, and maybe you've heard some of those excuses. They were pretty funny. All right, so next up on our program, we have the part of the program where the boys and girls were asked to choose a poem, and the only criteria was that it had to be something that spoke to them in some way, that they chose it for a certain reason, and it had to be 75 words or more. When they first heard that, I think the looks on their faces was this Catch a Little Crazy, 75 words we need to memorize? But as we practice, and they set these small goals each day to get a little bit farther, they did beautifully. And so tonight you're going to see all of their efforts pay off. And our first poet that's going to come up, it's kind of interesting because her sister is going to help. I didn't teach Ava's sister, but I taught her brother. So if I could have Ava and her big sister, Ava, could you grab your props and come on up to stage? And we'll start off with Ava Gaudieri.
I have a big sister by Marianne Halverman. I have a big sister, she's taller than another. On tippy toe, I only reach up to her shoulder. But I have a secret that I haven't told her. The way to go faster until I go past her. I watch her, she's eating. I watch her, she's drinking. I don't let her notice or see what I'm thinking. But each time she takes a bite, I take two, and that way she eats half what I do. I have a big sister, she's taller than another. On tippy toe, I only reach out to her shoulder. But I have a secret that I haven't told her. The way I'll beat her is just to beat her.
Thank you very much. Well done, Ava. And next up, we're going to hear from Jack Weber. So Jack, if you could come on up.
When Babe Ruth hit his last home run by Lewis Phillips. When Babe Ruth hit his last home run, it was as if the sun had set upon a huge continent called baseball. After all, nothing Ruth did was wrong. 60 home runs in 27. No one had ever done that before. And after so many years, deep in out of city, you want to be like him, on bases like him, be in movies like him, be larger than life like him. Oh, babe, come back and hit home for one of the Earth's children.
We're going to hear, that was very nice, Jack. I think it brought back some memories for our baseball fans in the audience here. Next, we're going to hear from Sophia Romer and another sibling poem.
What is a brother by Hydia Holmes? What is a brother? Someone who sees you're hurting, he picks you up and dusts you off again. What is a brother? Someone who sees you're without a smile and gives you one of his and gives you a hug too, just especially for you. What is a brother? Someone who holds your hand when things don't go well, he helps you understand. What is a brother? Someone who stands by your side and holds your hand when things don't go well. What is a brother? A cherished friend for life, a brother by blood, a cousin or friend, but always by love.
And next up, we are going to hear from Andrew Wolf.
Gymnastics Poem by W.A. Kleinen. The contest lasts for moments. Though the training has taken years, it wasn't the winning alone that's worth the work and the tears. The applause will be forgotten, the prize will be misplaced, but the long, hard hours of practice will never be a waste. In trying to win, you build a skill. You learn that winning depends on will. You never grow by how much you win. You only grow by how much you put in. So challenge you have just begun. Put forth your best and you already won.
And next up, we're going to hear from Charlie Meyer. Just give us a moment. Did you say summer?
Dreaming of summer by Ken Nesbitt. I'm dreaming of warm sandy beaches. I'm dreaming of days by the pool. I'm dreaming of fun in the afternoon sun and week after week of no school. I'm thinking of swimsuits and sprinklers. I'm imagining lemonade stands. I'm lost in a daydream with skirkins and I spend plenty of time on my hands. I'm longing for baseball, hot dogs. I'm picturing games at the park. And how it stays light until late every night and it seems like I never get start. I want to ride skateboards and scooters. I need to wear t-shirts and shorts. I'll go for a hike or ride my bike and play lots of summertime sports. I remember each chance you're hearing to draw on the driveway with chalk. It's really a bummer to daydream summer while shoveling snow from the lock.
Nobody wants to see a shovel after the winter we had, so we'll put this one away. Next up, we are going to hear from Anna Casson.
Heaps of Hamsters by Judy Sierra. Have you seen our baby hamsters? Why do hamsters always hide? There's not a nook or cranny, but they cannot get inside. I found hamsters in my backpack, in my sleeve and on my shoe, in my pocket, in my mitten, and my cup of carrots too. Oh, I think I know the reason why our hamsters want to roam. They are bored with being at school. They want us to take them home.
Nice job, Anna.
Go, go, go to bed by Adam's Kate to the tune of row, row, row your boat. Go, go, go to bed, put your head at rest. Oh, tomorrow while you're at school, you snooze on your desk. No, 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 not yet, there's more stuff to do. Art and games and balls and cars, plus some TV too. Whoa, 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 slow down, not another peep. You are young and I'm old, we both need some sleep. Whoa, 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 and Mom, just a minute, please. Yeah, and I wanna play some more. Yeah, and good night. Zzz.
Next up, we will hear from Lashard Lowry.
For the Love of the Game, Michael Jordan and Me by Eloise Greenfield. When he was just a little boy, when he was just a kid, Michael saw a basketball and this is what he did. For the love of the game, he rises from the chair, he steps to the court, he greets his team, he takes his stance, he makes his move, he snaps the ball from clutching hands, snaps it to a friend, helps his team to win, and jumps up and up, then stops. He stands right there in a little piece of air. Will he shoot from the left? Will he shoot from the right? Which hand will he use tonight? For the love of the game, he's of life. I rise from my bed and greet the world. There are many paths hidden, partly hidden by trees.
That poem, it's actually 4 pages long, and we all were kind of like, this is a really long poem, and we agreed to kind of modify it to 2 pages, which is still about twice as much as many of the boys and girls. So wonderful job, Lashard. Next up, we will hear from Caitlin Duffy.
This is the poem I'm a Little Mixed Up by Eric Gold, recited by Caitlin Duffy. I'm going to be singing it to the tune of I'm a Teapot. I'm a little mixed up, that's a fact. Coat hooks are empty, chairs have been stacked. No one's in the classroom, something's wrong. I guess I hid in the John too long. I'm a little mixed up, this I know. Where is my teacher, where did she go? When she gave her math test to the class, I snuck away with the bathroom pass. I'm a little mixed up, that's my fate. Here's my classroom, here's where I'll wait. Maybe I was late, but I'm no fool. On Monday I'll be the first at school.
Well done, Caitlin, and that is so not Caitlin. I don't think she'd ever do that. Nicely done. Next, we will hear from Sarah Legault.
Books by Eloise Greenfield. I've got books on my bunk bed, books on my chair, books on my couch, and every old where. But I want more books, just can't get enough. I want more books about all kinds of stuff, like Jackie's Troubles, Raymond stories, rabbits, kangaroos, girls and boys, mountains, valleys, winter, spring, campfires, vampires, every old thing. I want to lie down on my bunk bed, lean back in my chair, curl up on the couch, and every old where, and read more books.
I love those poems about books. Nice job, Sarah. And next we will hear from Audrey Wendland.
Abe by Alice Turtle. And so young Abe with the 2 short hands and 2 long legs, young Abe spinning to his palm, dropping bony fingers around the handle of the axe, sinking the deeply into heartwood. Young Abe splitting the rails apart, and grew into Abe of the sad eyes of the face carved deep by sorrow, wrapping his strong hands around the nation, trying to hold the bleeding hearts together until they healed.
Well, Audrey, to our 16th president. Nicely done, Audrey. Next, we will hear from Grace Kepper.
My Dog is Too Friendly by Bruce Lansky. My dog is very friendly, but he sometimes gets excited, especially when we've been apart and then are reunited. He puts his paws up on my waist, then barks and gives a push. I tumble over backwards and I land right on my tush. My dog feels very sorry and he licks me without fail. He licks my ears and cheeks and nose and wags his little tail. I hate it when he licks me, but I do not have much hope. His breath smells like a garbage dump. He should be using Scope.
Wonderful job, Grace. And next we will hear from Brandon Pericos.
Wendy in the Library by Alan Keats and David Cottrell. The tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. When you're in the library, quiet is the way to be. Please talk softly, make a choice. Only use your indoor voice. Libraries are full of doors, but they can't be full of noise. Someone is a bit too loud. We don't need a 1K crowd. I won't be round the bush. Please be still. Won't you shush? I will have to ring the bell, and I'm gonna start to yell. Now I'm screaming, noise must cease. We all want to work in peace. Silence now, let's be calm. Don't make me tell your mom. Quiet in the library. Oops, a noisy one was me.
Very nice, Brandon. Mrs. Bannock, did you hear that one? Did you enjoy that? Next, we will hear from Jaden Stewart.
Flower Girl by Ken Nesbitt. Sarah Sears drinks some cheese. Grew petunias from her ears. Then with grace and savor fair, sprouted tulips from her hair. Next she smiled and struck a pose. Orchids blossomed from her nose. And with unexpected skill, she produced a daffodil. Peonies and fairy rockets germinated from her pockets. Poppies bloomed between her toes. Pansies covered all her clothes. This went on for hours and hours, blooming petals, budding flowers, till her parents came and got her. Taking home their floral daughter, where with tears upon her face she threw out her empty face. Sarah sniffed and blew her nose. All she ever wanted was her love.
Very nice job, Jaden. And next, we will hear from Helena Painting.
Pet Shopping by Ken Nesbitt. While shopping at the pet store, I got my finest wish. I bought myself a fishbowl and then a pair of fish. And since I was already out shopping at the store, I thought I ought to purchase another smidgen more. And so I got a rabbit, a hamster and a frog, a gerbil and a turtle, a parrot and a dog. I purchased an iguana, a tortoise and a rat, an 8-foot anaconda, a monkey and a cat, a guinea pig, a gecko, a ferret and a mouse, and had them all delivered directly to my house. My sister went berserk, she's now installing locks, because I said her bedroom would be the litter box.
Well done, Helena. And next we will hear from Brooke Johnston.
I like the Floppy Dog Downstairs by James Blacksky. I like the Floppy Dog Downstairs. It's simple and sweet. We often chase each other playing tag along the street. I like the fuzzy dog next door. It knows a lot of tricks. It wags its tail, licks my face, then runs and fetches sticks. I like the dog across my yard. It comes up to my train. We roll around and wrestle, and it always lets me in. But it's one dog I do not like. It doesn't growl or bite. It simply sleeps and sleeps all day. The box and box all night.
Well done, Brooke. And next we will hear from the birthday boy, Michael Stevens.
Kittens by Myra Colm Livingston. Our cat had kittens weeks ago when everything outside was snow, so she stayed in and kept them warm and safe from all the clouds and storm. But yesterday when there was sun, she snuzzled on the smallest one and took it and turned it over from beneath and took its fur between her teeth and carried it outside to see how nice a winter day could be. And and then our dog decided he would help her take the other three. And one by one they took them out to see what sun was all about. So when they're born, they'll always know to never be afraid of snow.
Well done, Michael. We actually heard a funny story about kittens from our poet, so ask your children about that later. Next, we will hear from Aislinn Langer.
My Brother is a Doodler by James Pileski. My brother is a doodler, he simply loves to scrawl. He doodles, doodles, doodles with his crayons on the wall. He doodles on the windows and doodles on the door. The doodles, doodles, doodles on the ceiling and the floor. All day he doodles, doodles, he doodles everywhere. If there's no place to doodle, he'll doodle in the air. He doodles, doodles, doodles on my pillow and my sheet, and sometimes even doodles on the bottom of the
Well done, Aislinn. And next, we will hear from Jack Janish.
Someday Soon by Amy Lovell. Someday soon I'll have a dog who loves me best of all. We'll wrestle in my bedroom, I'll chase him down the hall. When I'm not home, he'll look for me. He'll catch and fetch a ball. My dog will learn 100 tricks. He'll lick me when I fall. He'll sleep upon my feet. He'll come running when I call. Someday soon I'll have a dog who loves me best of all.
True for Jack and several others in the class, and lots of new pets this year. Well done, Jack. Next, we will hear from David Mercer. I hope you had dinner before you listen to this one.